Hi, we're here today with Paul and Barbara. We're having high tea, which is very flash, very nice, lots of food, and excited to meet you both. So, yeah, is there any questions that you want to ask?
Well, I have a question, Casey. Thanks for meeting with us. It's lovely to meet you. So, when was it that you first started your international travel with the team?
We need to go back a bit in time for that, but roughly around 2005.
And when was your first international trip?
Yeah, that was to Jamaica.
Wow.
That's when my first game was against Barbados,
Okay.
which was quite scary, but very cool to be out on the court.
For how long in Jamaica?
We were there for possibly 10 days, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was certainly different, but we loved the sun, getting a tan.
How long did you take to acclimatise? Like, how long before the game did you actually arrive in Jamaica?
Maybe 3 or 4 days beforehand, but I don't think I ever acclimatised.
No.
It was always hot.
Yeah.
With the stadium didn't have aircon, it was more
Right.
open the windows and see if you can get the breeze going
Cool.
through.
Yeah.
Any questions for Maria?
Here we go. So, what's your first netball memory?
First netball memory.
Let's go dig deep for this one.
Like Casey, you'd have to go back a few moons. I would definitely have to say Mum and Dad every Saturday morning gathering up the chili bin with sandwiches, bottles of water, biscuits, all these snacks for us because there were 7 of us. And there were 4 girls and 3 boys, and we had this like Mazda bongo van with a checkered curtain. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'd leave in the morning at 7. Dad would drop Mum and the girls off to the netball court, and then he would be at the rugby field with my brothers. And then after lunch they'd have to tag team because after school netball and rugby would play club netball and rugby. So Dad would have to come pick up Mum, take her to the rugby, and then Dad would have to come and support us girls. So we wouldn't get home till about 6 o'clock at night, and that was us every Saturday. So that would have to be my first memory. Pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah. Parents.
I know, very special. Hey
Yeah.
guys, we definitely wouldn't be here without Mum and Dad. So we're very lucky.
Have much of an input into your netball as well, Casey?
Yeah, we were farmers, so we had to do all
really?
the farm work first.
Whereabouts?
In Matamata.
Right. Oh.
So the farm work had to be done first before
Right.
you could play your sport.
Uh-huh.
So that involved all 4 kids on the farm,
Yeah.
getting it done before you could go and play your sport.
Oh, really? Oh, gee, yeah.
And were you city girl?
How'd you guess?
City slicker. No, I was born in Tokoroa, which is on the borderline of the Waikato. But grew up. My father got a construction job in Auckland, so I grew up in Auckland. My siblings grew up in Tokoroa, but
Okay.
yeah, actually, I'd call myself a city slicker.
She doesn't mind getting her hands dirty.
No, I don't. I don't.
So what netball courts did you frequent?
Netball courts, yep. So would have to be the Waitakere Tepai courts out West Auckland and Henderson.
Right.
Played a lot of primary school, intermediate school netball there, and a lot of memories of Mum running up and down the sideline screaming and shouting, shoot the ball,
As you do.
stop passing it, exactly. What does it say on your bib? Just turn and shoot. So I keep that instilled in me for a long time. That's right. What's the S? Yes, shoot. Stop passing it. Yeah, there you go.
And so, Maria, what's your life after netball going to be?
My life after netball. Very good question.
What do you sort of look? What are you going to focus on?
Yeah, so I want to do a few things. I have a passion for shoes, so
Was it a fetish for shoes?
a fetish, passion for shoes. So I have quite big taro feet, and
Large
for
feet.
us behemoths, it's very hard to find glamorous shoes for long and wide feet. So I'd love to cater for that and design high-end fashion shoes.
Can you do me a favour and go down the sort of 5.5, 4.5 size? 4.5, 5.5 size as well? Would you mind?
I will swap any day.
Exactly.
Because you go to sports shoes and all you can get is kids ones, so you've got to go to the lowest size of adults and put lots of insoles in.
So are you saying that on the opposite side of that, for larger feet, it's very difficult to
get
find
fancy shoes.
fancy shoes or
nice
So I wear
shoes.
Daniels every day.
oh really? Gee, is that right?
Yeah, no, it's very, very true. So
Goes
Oh,
along
there you
with the pants as well.
Okay, so what about yourself? What are you going to be focusing on?
I'm still not entirely sure about that, but definitely want to be involved with kids, something to do
Right.
with going into schools or just in the Waikato, or all around New Zealand, just giving back to the kids that are keen to be active and just get involved with netball.
Perhaps coaching or?
Yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit crazy on the sideline. I'm not a very good person to be sitting on the sideline. I learned that this year. I get in trouble even being on the sideline, so we'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we'd just like to thank you.
Not all competitors make coaches.
No, exactly.
And not all coaches have been elite competitors. They have to have played or
too
have
right, Paul.
been
Too right.
Right.
Barbara and I would really just like to say thank you very much to New World for this
Absolutely.
opportunity of winning this amazing prize. But, however, I'd like to say that it's probably well deserved because we do spend a lot of money at New World. We have a bed and breakfast up in here, Moorport Riverside Lodge.
Thank you for picking Marie and I.
well, thank you
have
girls
high
for
tea with
making.
you.
Hey, look, we're just
It's been-
impressed that you make yourselves available. You know, in the middle of a
Oh
tournament.
yeah,
No,
good on
it's
you.
extremely important to give back.
Absolutely. So
Very
thank
nice
you
to
so
meet
much,
guys.
everyone.
Yeah.